comes to your weight, it's time to ask the right questions and find out why. And here to explain, welcome back Dr. Stephen Hotze with the Hotze Health and Wellness Center. Hello there.
Thank you, Darren. Good to see you again.
First, let me say, this month is your 25th anniversary of the Hotze Health and Wellness Center. Right. 25 years ago, what you were doing, people will go, what was that again? And it's interesting because it's considered a new practicing of medicine today, which is really something that you say happened a long time ago. We just got away from it, and that is balancing hormones.
Well, it's really the total natural approach to health. How do we help people get healthy and well? That's the goal. And the current disease model of medicine, or the medical model of medicine, is a disease model. If you come in with a disease, you're going to get a drug to mask the symptoms, or you're going to get surgery. And that's the model, rather than a model of helping people obtain and maintain health and wellness so they don't get these degenerative diseases as they age.
Yeah.
And that's what leads to the host of health problems that we have and the cost of health in America. Now, let's think about it. Why do people become sick? What causes people to become sick? If you go to a doctor and he says you have a heart problem, you've got a blockage of your artery, that's really not a diagnosis. That heart problem is a symptom of an underlying problem. What caused it, doctor? If you go in, you got diabetes. The doctor says, you got diabetes.
Here, take this medicine.
Yeah, or take this medicine. But guess what? That diabetes is a symptom of an underlying health problem, just like high blood pressure. It's a symptom of it. It's not the cause, it's the symptom. And most doctors treat the symptom with drugs. And those drugs add to the toxic load in a person's body.
And what's amazing about this is kind of this rediscovery or enlightenment for a lot of us is that we have much more control over our health issues than we thought we did. You know, there are those scary ones out there that you can't predict whether you're going to get it or not, but there are certain things that we have much more control over. All right, talking about the cause of something or symptoms, weight gain. We certainly know that there are people who say, oh yeah, I'm eating right and I exercise all the time, and we really aren't. But when you are doing the right thing and your body's not responding, something's probably wrong.
Right. So what is wrong? What makes people sick? Why do people in America or anywhere in the world really get sick? We live in a sea of pollutants in the environment, environmental things that we breathe in the air. It comes out of the cars that we drive, the smog in the air. Yeah. That causes health problems.
Things we eat.
Things we eat. Look at the side of a package and look at all the chemical names on it. You can't read them. It's full of chemicals. The things that we drink diet drinks with aspartame and all these chemicals in it. On top of that, we slather our body with all these lotions. We have a chemical load in our body, and your body has to detoxify that load. You know what organ does that? The liver. And all the cells have detox mechanism, but the liver is the primary detox organ. Over time, if we can't detox well enough, which requires vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, which we don't get in processed food, what happens? We get a toxic load in our system. When the toxic load occurs, our cells become toxic and we become sick. And it manifests as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, degenerative arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis. It has your body in this
fight mode, and then it starts fighting a losing battle eventually.
Well, so you go to the doctor, and they say, I'm going to treat your symptoms. And they give you more toxins because drugs are toxins. So they increase the toxic load. You get sicker quicker. So what do you have to do? Well, and that's what leads to people gaining weight because they're eating the wrong foods, and the foods are full of chemicals and they're toxic. And all these toxins, the chemicals, you know, think about it. We've got plasticizers. We drink out of plastic bottles. We've got phthalates and plasticizer, which are highly carcinogenic and very toxic, and they're hormone disruptors. They disrupt the hormones. So the toxins disrupt the hormones, so we become low metabolism. We gain weight.
Yeah, hypothyroidism, for
example.
We
get hypothyroidism is very common. But so you want to treat the hypothyroidism and you want to replenish the natural hormones, but if you don't detoxify the body, you've got to detoxify it. You do that by cleaning up your eating program and by taking vitamins and minerals and nutrients, and then you can replenish the hormones and get your metabolism up and start. And when you're eating right, you get your weight down.
And signs that your body may be toxic or you have hypothyroidism can be that loss of energy. You're like, I just don't have that pep anymore. Feeling depressed, obviously getting sick, getting like those little colds and things.
Recurrent chronic illness, insomnia, mood swings, joint and muscle aches and pains, stomach disorders, your hair's starting to fall out. These are signs that you have hypothyroidism, that you have low thyroid symptoms, and that you have hormonal imbalance. But it's not just the thyroid hormone, it's the imbalance that occurs in the female hormones as they march through their progesterone and estrogen as they march through the menstrual life. And remember, the toxins that we get into our system disrupt our hormones' ability to function.
Yeah. But the good news is you can balance all that out, and it's a process you go through, but you balance it all out. I'm an example of feeling so much better than I did not long ago. Now, you said a lot of stuff in there. It's like we went to medical school, but you can get it all right here in this book, Hypothyroidism, Health, and Happiness, the riddles of illness revealed right here, and you fix it naturally the way the body's supposed to be. And by the way, everyone in today's studio audience is going home with Dr. Hotze's new book, Hypothyroidism, Health, and Happiness. If you'd like to order a copy, just visit thyroidanswer.com/GDH. Dr. Hotze also hosts a radio program, Health and Wellness Solutions, that airs Monday through Thursday from noon to 1 p.m. on 700 AM KSEV. And you can also listen live online at hotzehwc.com. And for more information on Hotze Health and Wellness Center and to make an appointment, call 888-473-5531, 888-473-5531.